Hello everyone and welcome back to Formula M. This is episode 7 of the first season, our second doubleheader because we have our second sprint race. As looking at the stands right now, there was only about 14-15 drivers who can still win the championship. Mario still has a massive lead, and in the constructors it's still pretty wide open. One race could change everything, but it looks like Red Shell racers are currently starting to make a break for the championship. But let's get into our first sprint race because we got a long episode ahead of us. So it looks like, is that King Boo? I think is in first with Birdo in second. However, I don't see Mario. So you might see some catching up from Birdo. I did see Toadette and I did see Luigi too. Looks like Daisy is now in second place. Not sure who's in third, couldn't really tell, but the last sprint race was crazy, so let's see if this one is too. Who is that? Looks like Swoop wasn't first for a little bit. Now it's back to King Boo. Daisy was pretty close. I do see Toda. Toda is behind. Looks like Waluigi's now in second with Sidesteppers making an appearance. Looks like you might see some new point scorers. Oh, Mario is here, but Mario is in the back with Toadette, who's currently in last place. King Boo currently is still in first. Sidestepper looks to be in second with, looks like Peach in third. Looks like that's Waluigi now actually in second place, with Daisy being in third. Pretty sure Waluigi won the last sprint race, which is great for him. King Boo is starting to make a push ahead. Looks like Birdo is slowly, like in the midpoint ranges. We're gonna see if she can score enough points to get back into third place. Luigi is starting to get a little too far behind to score any points. That's okay. Birdo is now in second place, so Birdo's right now is going to score 7 points. It looks like Swoop is also barely going to be scoring points as we get passed by Baby Rosalina. And then it looks like King Boo is having some issues. It might get passed by Birdo. We have one more lap to go, and it's a strong race between those two. Oh no, looks like Sidestepper is now in third place. This will be the first points Sidestepper scores. It'll be great. Looks like Birdo did end up passing King Boo. So we hit our own bananas. Daisy's coming with some hammers. Waluigi fell far behind. King Boo took over first again with Sidestepper now in second. Birdo's in third. Looks like Peach is in fourth. Let's see who passed us just now. I can't really tell. Looks like that was Waluigi. Sidestepper made it into first place. But he might get passed towards the end by King Boo. Let's see what happens. King Boo sneaks around. Sidestepper gets hit. He might get passed by Birdo, and he does too. Looks like it's gonna be a King Boo win with Birdo getting second place, Sidestepper getting third, followed by Peach. No, not Peach. Sorry, I don't know who that was. That looks like it's Daisy actually. Looks like King Boo was in first place, followed by Birdo in second, Sidestepper in third, Daisy in fourth, Waluigi in fifth, Peach in sixth, Swoop in seventh, and Rosalina in eighth. Sidestepper and Swoop both score their first points of the season in the last sprint race. So I haven't done the math yet, but with that race did include these people getting eliminated. Pretty sure. But that's pretty cool. Not really a huge dent into Mario's lead. Mario still has a pretty big lead, but after this race, we're gonna see a lot more. After this rally, we're gonna see a lot more eliminations. And here we are at the 7th rally of the season, the Cloud Rally. This one's always pretty fun. Looks like Peach is starting in second with Luigi in pole position. Then they're kind of both shared for pole, but I did see Toad pretty up there, as well as King Boo coming off a sprint race win. Looks like Mario is in attendance for this race. I do not see Toadette. Bowser is in second place. I can't tell who's in third. Looks like that's Toad with Wiggler. I don't think Wiggler has scored any points yet this season. King Boo is coming in now with Peach. Here comes Birdo and Baby Daisy. Here comes DK and Dolphin. Dolphin also hasn't scored any points. Lots of new point scorers in position. Luigi is in first with Toad. King Boo, Bowser, Wiggler, Baby Luigi, Baby Daisy, Hugh, and Shy Guy, another person who I don't think has scored points yet. So many new point scorers, which is very, very cool to see. Bowser's now falling behind. Looks like Koopa Troopa was the last person to qualify. Can't tell who's in second place right now. I think that might be Toad actually. Luigi is starting to push ahead for first place as we saw Birdo get hit not too long ago. Look towards the back, I saw Bowser Jr. getting in a bullet. I see Penguin here as well. Penguin, another non-point scorer. I think that was Peach just threw a blue shell. That's going to throw a rift in the lead that Luigi was trying to build. We're currently around the bottom end of the top 5, with Baby Daisy currently in 5th, King Boo in 4th, and Bowser rounding off the last podium spot in 3rd. Toad is now our race leader, with Luigi in 2nd place after that blue shell, and Baby Rosalina is currently in 20th place right now. Luigi does get hit, and Luigi gets past. Luigi is off the podium as of right now. Looks like Toad is gonna slowly extend his lead, but here comes a shock. It's not gonna stop Toad though. Toad's gonna be qualifying very shortly here. Now with Bowser currently in 2nd place, King Boo in 3rd, unless Luigi passes him. They're neck and neck with Baby Daisy, Birdo, Peach, Baby Luigi are all starting to get ahead. It looks like that might have been Dolphin, the last person to qualify. Luigi ran straight into our green shell as another blue shell comes to hit Toad. We have a very close race here. Toad's gonna try to hold on to his lead as Luigi goes off the track. Looks like, I think, Bowser now has the race lead, but now Toad just came in and swooped it from him. Completely stole it back. Luigi's now in a podium position in 3rd place, but gets hit by a stray bomb. Bowser dodges the bomb, and here comes Peach out of nowhere to take 3rd place. Looks like Toad and Bowser are pretty close as we're passing by Wario here. Wiggler is currently in 8th place. Birdo is currently in 7th to try to make a push towards trying to get into 2nd place. Luigi is currently in 7th place now. Birdo passed him, but Luigi got hit. Hopefully Luigi ends up qualifying for his sake. Peach is currently in 2nd. Toad is back in 1st place. I do not see Mario. Mario might have gotten out in the first checkpoint. That would be insane. Toad is starting to make a push for far ahead in 1st place, but a red shell is coming from Bowser. But Bowser does get hit, so it's not like it's going to matter that much. King Boo is currently in 2nd place. But I think that's Peach in 3rd. No, sorry. Luigi's in 2nd place with Peach in 3rd, then Bowser, then King Boo. So King Boo must have gotten hit towards the end there. Peach is now in 2nd. Nope, sorry. Luigi is in 2nd and wants to make it known that he's in 2nd by hitting us. This path is pretty straight, so not a whole lot of passing is going to happen. It looks like Shy Guy was the last person to qualify. We are hanging out with Birdo towards the end. Birdo is currently in, I think that's 6th place, if I can do my math correctly. We're hanging around with King Boo and Bowser now for 5th and 4th place. Toad is not too terribly far ahead of Luigi for 1st place. We might see a little switch up. That is a lot of bombs. Holy, it looks like King Boo hit himself, and Shy Guy's gonna try to make himself known and scoring some good points. I don't believe Shy Guy has scored any points this season. Looks like Bowser is currently in 4th place. Peach is currently in 3rd. Toad still has quite a big lead, but here comes a blue shell. We might see a switch up here towards the end. But Toad does qualify beforehand, and then Luigi shortly after. Then here comes Peach, then Bowser, then King Boo, Birdo, and Baby Luigi was the last person to qualify. So I don't know who scored in 9th and 10th place, but those are the point scores so far. Let's see how it shapes out to be. Looks like Peach is currently in a podium position in 3rd place. Bowser is currently in 4th, and here comes a shock. Luigi has taken back into 1st place. Luigi is trying to be our first repeat winner, which would drastically make him a lot closer to Mario. Might even pass Mario now that I think about it. It looks like, I think Toad has 1st place right now, but he did get hit, so it might change. Never mind, Luigi is right near us. We are in the middle of the pack of everyone. This is the closest race we've seen so far. Toad now is in 1st place. Peach is very close behind, but so is Bowser and Luigi, and now King Boo. We need to make sure we qualify now that I think about it. I'm gonna hold these just in case. Looks like Toad is still in first, Luigi's in second, King Boo is in third. But yeah, we need to make sure we qualify. Oh, and we hit Luigi. That was not on purpose. Oh, you know what? That's karma. Oh, Luigi again with the hitting me. Luigi. Oh, and Birdo. We're probably aren't gonna qualify for this race. So once we end, that's the positions that's gonna happen. That is very good for Toad. Toad could very well take first place here. Luigi is starting to fall behind. He's not doing all that good. Yes, I don't know if we're gonna be qualifying. Oh, in fourth place. In King Boo. It's gonna be close. Oh, here comes the red shell. It misses us! What is that? Okay, Toad's in first. Then Bowser. Luigi. Then Peach. And that's the order. I am not gonna redo this race because we are right near the end. But Toad, after doing not a whole lot this whole season, gets his first win. If we look at the standings here, obviously it was the top four. Toad, Bowser, Luigi, and Peach. 5th place went to King Boo, 6th place went to Luigi, 7th place went to Birdo, 8th place to Shy Guy. Then Wiggler scores his first points in 9th place, and DK, who might have scored his first points, I don't actually remember. It's been a while since I recorded. But Donkey Kong is in 10th place. Mario was out in the first section, like I said. And there was no Toadette to try to take back her crown of 3rd place. That was pretty insane. Welcome to the Board of Truth and New Standings. We have a lot to go through. Okay. We had 3 racers who scored both in the sprint race and the Cloud Rally, and that was Peach, King Boo, and Birdo. All 3 of those scored in both races. Then we have also 5 new scores for this season, which is fantastic. Shy Guy, Wiggler, Donkey Kong, Sidestepper, and Swoop all scored their first points of the season. Kind of very close to the end, but better late than never. Some of the biggest jumps that we see this week is Toad going from 25th to 14th with a first place finish, and Bowser going from 16th to 7th. To look at the standings more in specific, there was not only 3 drivers who could win the Drivers' Championships. Toadette, by not scoring any points this weekend and not even entering a race in general, has officially been eliminated as she needs 30 points to jump into first place, and next week only 25 points can be scored. Birdo is 20 points behind of Mario, and Luigi is 11 points behind Mario. Technically, all 3 are still in contention. Birdo needs a lot of help. She needs to win next race at the very least. The very least for her to even have a chance, and even then Mario needs to basically not score any points at all next week. Luigi has a little bit more of a buffer. Luigi needs to score at least 4th or higher, with Mario either scoring no points or very little points to have a chance. Realistically speaking, Birdo probably isn't going to do it because just a lot has to go her way. Not out. So, Birdo fans, you can pray. But Luigi has a much better chance, especially after the last couple races that Luigi has had. Luigi has a very good chance. Mario, hopefully, for his fans, does not have a repeat of this week, which he got out in the first section, and instead can claim the very first Formula M victory. So I want to keep the Constructors' Championship short and sweet. A lot has changed. Galaxy's Oil had a great race, as well as Wing Racing Spine 8 Autos. They shot up. These 4 teams are very close together, which is why I'm putting them on the board. Here are the rest of the standings. Obviously, a lot could happen. Now that I'm saying this, it probably will happen, knowing what happened last week when I separated it into 3 sections. But that's besides the point. Right now, Galaxy's Oil is in first with 95 points. Wing Racing is in second with 92 points. Red Shell Speeders is in third with 84 points. Spiny 8 Autos is in fourth with 79 points. These 4 teams are very close together. Galaxy's Oil made the biggest jump there at 95. And if they have another good race, even just a decent race in general, they will most likely win the championship. However, we have our first elimination, which is kind of a surprise. I didn't think it would be them. But Fire Flower Frenzy has officially been eliminated because they only have 21 points. And if all 4 of their drivers were to get the top 4 slots, they would only get 70 points. And if you're bad at math like me, 70 plus 21 only equals to 91 points, which will only put them into 3rd place at the absolute highest. So we have our first elimination for Fire Flower Frenzy. So we are getting down to the end of the very first season of Formula M. Only 3 drivers are left in the Drivers' Championships, and technically there's 11 for the Constructors, but who knows how that's gonna go. It's gonna be a crazy last race. Make sure you subscribe so you can watch it, coming out next week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.